Hey there, I'm Alex, owner and operator of It's Lit. In this video, I'm going to be discussing with you some of the different sizes that we offer in our marquee letters, numbers, and different symbols, as well as what we offer in each size. Our 3-foot letters are just a little bit taller than 3 feet tall. And to give you an idea of about how tall that is, I'm about 5'9". And this is going just a little bit below my waist to right about the top of my head. So they are pretty big. If I put this on the floor, then as you can see, it ends right about my belly button height right here. So that's a quick idea of the size of our 3-foot letters. Now, most of our offerings of letters and numbers and symbols actually come in the 3-foot size, or what I sometimes like to call the equivalent of the 3-foot size, or 3-foot equivalent. Most of the numbers and letters and symbols that you can see on each of these walls, about 90% of them is our 3-foot letters. Exactly what we offer in our 3-foot letters is the letters A to Z, the full alphabet, all numbers 0 to 9, so we can do any combination of letters and numbers. They're all the same 3 feet tall. We also offer an exclamation point, period, an ampersand, which is that and sign. I'll throw a little picture of that on the screen. We have 2 large size hearts that are open in the middle, and then a smaller size heart that is enclosed, and it's actually the cutout from the inside of the larger hearts. And all of our letters are handmade by myself or the previous owner right here in Rhode Island. We also have an engagement ring or wedding ring, which is common with weddings and proposals and things like that. So in our 3-foot letters, we offer just about any phrase or combination of letters, numbers, and symbols that you could pretty much possibly imagine. They're all the same font, they're all the same size, so you can combine things to say something like Class of 2022, and it's all gonna look the same. And our 3-foot letters range from about 9 inches wide, which is this I, all the way out to about 32 inches wide, which would be a letter like an O that's very round and very wide. As a great addition to our 3-foot letters, we offer these 1-foot letters. We do have a smaller offering in these, so we have THE to spell the, so that's mainly for weddings if you wanted to, for example, spell out the Hadleys, the Jacksons, or last name, something along those lines. And what we typically do with that is we stack the THE, on top of the 3-foot letters, and we can either put them in the middle or towards the side, which is more common. These letters are obviously also quite a bit smaller in width, so you can see this is about 10 inches wide for the T, and all of them are pretty similar to that, anywhere from 10 to about 14 inches wide. In the 1-foot letters, we also offer 2 M's, 2 R's, 2 S's, and 1 ampersand or and sign. So if you didn't catch on to that, we can do Mr. and Mr., Mr. and Mrs., or Mrs. and Mrs. in our 1-foot letters. So we can accommodate all types of weddings. For our 1-foot letters, there is a note on what bulbs they can actually take. There is a slight limitation on the color changing bulbs that I will talk about in what should probably be the next video you watch, which is our bulb guide video. So make sure you watch that after or go over to that now. This is our 4-foot L. Now, remember how I was talking about the font matching between the 3 and the 1-foot letters, so you can combine them, and the same as the numbers. The L has a different font, it's taller, and there is only 4 letters that are offered in our 4-foot size. Our 4-foot letters are actually a little bit shorter than 4 feet. They're about 5 or 6 inches shorter than 4 feet. So they're not a full 4 feet tall, but they are a little bit wider as far as the inside of the letter, and they are taller. They also have more bulbs in them. You might be able to see that these holes where the bulbs go are spaced a little bit closer together. So you get about double the light out of our 4-foot letters as you do our 3-foot letters. In our 4-foot letters, we only offer 4 letters, L, O, V, and E. This is because of the history of the 4-foot letters. They were actually built by Melanie, who started It's Lit back in 2019. She built these for her wedding, the initial 4 love letters. And It's Lit came about because Melanie had these letters and people loved them at her wedding, and other people started asking her if they could rent them for their wedding, and It's Lit was born. Now, another quick note on our 4-foot letters is the font is slightly different. So I would not recommend combining the 4-foot and 3-foot letters in the same area. If you wanted 4-foot letters on one side of the room and 3-foot on the other, I think that's totally fine. But if you go with the 4-foot letters and want to combine them with the 3-foot letters, like say a 4-foot L and a 3-foot O, it's going to look weird because the font is different. Now I'm going to put a picture on the screen of a 3-foot love and a 4-foot love so that you can see the difference between the fonts. The other thing about the 4-foot love is that the letters are slightly shorter this way. And that means that their maximum width is more like 28 inches than 32. And every letter is very close to the same width, so they're more of a block style if that's something that you like. Please do keep in mind, we do get a lot of inquiries asking for 4-foot letters A to Z, and we unfortunately do not have the 4-foot letters A to Z. I hope you've enjoyed this video and learned a little bit more about our letters from it. If you still need help deciding on what you want, please feel free to reach out to us from the contact page, and we can definitely make sure we get you set up with the right information and the right letters. If you have not already watched our bulb guide video, make sure you go and check that out now.